Hakkasan, I'm sorry. I made a mistake in the number of copies. What should I do?
A young employee looks sorry. I smile and answer cheerfully. It's okay. I just poured hojicha tea in my coffee. I'm no different.
Wow, that's quite something too. Wait, that has nothing to do with work, does it?
Just be careful next time, and you'll be fine. Don't worry. I won't deduct the cost of extra copies from your paycheck. She's relieved. She's serious, and will probably not make the same mistake again. My name is Hihumi Hakka. I'm 27, and work at the company I'm a founding member of. Everyone calls me Hakkasan because my last name is difficult to pronounce. It's got nothing to do with Hakka, the Maori tribe dance. This company develops original IP centered on manga and anime. We also operate a manga app, and I'm in charge of getting ads for it. All of the founding members are working hard as heads of their respective departments. We don't see each other much lately. Or rather, I'm the only one who doesn't have a title yet. There was a special circumstance, but still, it doesn't feel right. Still, Aoha Shion, a founding member and the president, talks to me almost every day.
Hakka-kun, you're doing your best, huh?
Hello, President.
Stop calling me that. I don't like it when you call me that way. It makes me feel distant from you. It's been a while since you returned to work and came to this department. How is it? You okay now?
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to cause trouble to anyone. What about you, President?
I said, stop with the president.
Oh, please let me go!
Is this the bad mouth that said that? Is this it? Then I'm gonna do this to it!
After Shion-san pulled and pinched my mouth a lot, she went back to her desk looking satisfied. Teh, why are you, an incompetent guy who has only been with the company for a long time, slacking off? You salary thief! Mitekure-kun. He's Oreda Mitekure. By the way, his name means, it's me! Look at me! He joined the company this year as a mid-career hire. He's 25, a little younger than me. It looks like you have succeeded in another negotiation, as expected of you. Of course, right? Rather, what did you do while I was getting the contract? Please tell me. I was analyzing the performance of the posted ads and campaign management, I guess. Heh! All you do is admin work. Are you even trying? That's why, even though you're a founding member, you're so useless. Damn lame! A guy like you is not suitable for the president. Please don't approach her casually, okay? What he's saying is extremely sarcastic, but my attention is so focused on watching his unique pose that whatever he's saying isn't coming into my brain. Yeah, right. I'll try harder. This guy's such a pain. Whoops, I was supposed to say that in my mind. Mitekure-kun apparently doesn't like seeing me and Shion-san together. Does he not like seeing the incompetent guy being with the competent president? Anyway. Hakkasan, why are you lost in thought? Drink! It's been a while since we had a drinking party with the founding members.
Yeah, but Shion-chan couldn't come.
They're Soshi Fukuju and Korone Yamato. I started a business with them and Shion-san. That being said, the other three were the central figures, and I was just playing a support role.
Hey, listen to me, Hakkasan. Another new writer ditched me, and I can't reach them. I wonder how many writers have done this now. It's a huge loss for all the advertising.
I'm busy with the app development too. Don't complain for such a minor issue, Amato.
Huh? Minor issue? Oh, it's easy for you because machines listen to you no matter what you do, right?
Well, you don't know anything about programming, do you? Fukuji-kun is the head of development, and Amato-san is the chief editor. There are so many hardships for them. Okay, that's it, you two. Here, Fukuji's favorite, pudding. Amato-san, you should drink a bit more water, okay?
Yes, Papa.
Yes, Papa! Don't suddenly become kids! You're both doing your best, huh? It's a big difference from me. Respect.
You have no choice. You have to take care of your parents.
They are very understanding. In fact, there was a time when I took a leave of absence to care for my parents, and it has only recently settled down. Well, I wasn't really good at work to begin with, so that's also the reason I'm like this now. Maybe it's because I'm in such a halfway position that Mitekure-kun finds me annoying. The next day, it was still the same.
Here, Hakkasan. Process these documents for me. I'm busy doing sales.
But this amount? Didn't you accumulate too much work? I understand that you're busy, but maybe you could have adjusted your time allocation or told me in advance. He was probably storing them up to harass me, but work is work.
Huh? Even though you can't do as much work as me, you're so bossy. Do people who have been with the company for a long time have the right to be bossy?
Hey, Hakka-kun, there's something I'd like to ask you.
I stood up and started to head over. But then, Mitekure-kun sticks his foot out so nobody would find out.
Ow! Isn't it a little lame to fall down in the middle of nowhere?
Are you okay?
Do you think I would fall in front of Shion-san? I glared at Mitekure-kun but smiled and said, I'm okay. Well, Mitekure-kun harasses only me, and the newcomers have grown up. I've been thinking about something lately. As the company grew larger, I was needed less and less. The other day, a friend of mine told me that he was going to start a business, and it's a field that I'm quite interested in.
Hakkasan, are you thinking of something?
I think it's about time to try working at another company. I accidentally said it out loud, and the female colleague quickly turned pale.
Oh no! Hakkasan is changing jobs! What?
And the colleagues who were eating stood up all at once and became agitated. Wait a minute, I was only thinking about it. Whoa, you're fast!
Oh, he's changing jobs? Seriously? That's the best! Now there will be no more trouble.
Only Mitekure-kun looks happy. Then, I heard the sound of someone running down the aisle. Why, Hakkasan? No, no, no! Working here would be impossible without you, Hakkasan!
Hakkasan, here's a candy for you. There are plenty of other sweets too. Our welfare benefits are great too.
Wait, why are you here? Fukuji-kun and Amato-san rushed over immediately. They shake my shoulders violently, trying to convince me. Then, I felt a dark and cold air coming from behind.
Let's talk for a moment, Hakka-kun.
Yes.
Please reflect on this. I won't let you try to quit without our permission.
Don't all human beings have freedom of career choice?
So, why are people talking about you quitting all of a sudden? You didn't consult the founding members about anything.
We were sipping coffee in the break room. She puffs out her cheeks in annoyance. I haven't decided yet. I just felt that with the current state of the company, there would be no problem if I left.
That's...
Oh, I'm not saying this to belittle myself. It's just that the company has grown so much. I was just wondering there might be a way to make better use of my strengths too.
You're necessary. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Shion-san mutters with a pained expression.
Remember? When we tried to start a business, when I was in college, at first I was trying to do my best only with Fujuku and Amato. But all of them have strong opinions, so it was difficult to reach a consensus. There were only fights and arguments.
Well, Fukuji-kun and Amato-san used to suddenly start fighting. I remember.
At times like that, you came to help us, always acting as a mediator. You came up with compromises and summarized them, and encouraged us. You always say that you can't do work, but that's not true. Hakka-kun, you have the power to support people by acting as a buffer. That's a role only you can play, right?
I see. Even if I did it unconsciously, It might have been a blessing to others.
But I can't force you to stay. And if you have a job you want to do, I'll be sad and lonely, but...
Well, now I have to reconsider how I can utilize my strengths in this company. Shion-san suddenly looks up at me as I smile. It's okay, I won't quit. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Oh, jeez. You made me sad, you idiot! And you're still very competent.
And I was slapped on the back by Shion-san. When I got home and looked in the mirror, her hand marks were still there. On the other hand, Mitekure-kun, who was secretly watching us talking, was in a bad mood.
He's talking to the president again. Even though I can do the job better, I look better too. It's because of my voice? Shut up! Who just said that directly to my brain? This is my quirk, you idiots! If the founding members are so close to each other, I just have to put a rift in their friendship. He should have just left the company quietly.
Mitekure-kun grins. Now, what exactly is he planning to do?
Hakkasan, look at this.
Huh? One day, when I came to work, a pale-faced colleague showed me her computer screen. One email sent from a free address to all employees had one video file attached. Fukushu and Amato, they're so annoying, and I'm tired of them. I'm in the video, the sound quality is bad, but it's definitely my voice saying bad things about the founding members. What is this? I never said this.
Of course you didn't. But what on earth is this video about?
While we were looking confused, a man enthusiastically spoke to us from the side.
Hey, Hakkasan, isn't this too cruel? I never thought you would say something like this. I can't help but feel disappointed in you.
He makes a disappointed expression, but he can't hide the grin on his face. You did this, right? There's a limit to pranks.
No, that can't be true. Someone must have filmed you complaining, right?
The roughness of the images and audio makes them look even more real. But I never said anything like that. If he had done it with a malicious intent, it was completely unacceptable. Hey, what does this mean? Then, Fukushi-kun and Amato-san appeared with furrowed brows. They look pretty angry.
Fukushi-san, it's really cruel, isn't it? I never thought that Hakkasan would say something like this.
Huh? What are you talking about? There's no way Hakka would say something like that.
We're talking about who made this fake video. Fukushi glared at Mitekure. His shoulders trembled a bit at that.
Fake? How can you tell? I don't see anything that's telling.
As I learned from Fukushu, fake videos have a number of unnatural characteristics. It's obvious, especially in a low-quality one like this. First of all, the movements of the people are looping. Some of the joints remain fixed, making movement unnatural. The roughness of the image quality disguises the unnaturalness of the lip movements. As I pointed things out, Mitakure's face turned paler and paler. Also, the intonation of his voice is different from his usual speech.
That's right. The timing and number of blinks are also awkward. I don't see his habit of adjusting his glasses while talking.
Blinks? Habit? Wait, have you been observing me that much?
Oh, I don't know, Papa.
Oh, I don't know, Papa! Don't regress to infants. You're over 30. Nobody wants to see that. So, any excuses, Mitekure-kun? When I slowly looked at Mitekure, his face turned even paler.
Huh? Me? Why me? You're suspecting me for no reason. That's the worst.
Of course I'm suspecting you. Fukushi-kun also said it. Don't you notice? We're all confused and angry about who made this video. Everyone here knows that I won't insult others like this. Except for you. Everyone nodded in agreement. Mitekure didn't know anything about his colleagues. Based on this fact, who would do something like this to harass me? Mitekure-kun, You're the only one who is happy to see me in trouble.
That's just your imagination.
Imagination? Either way, we will find out the culprit with proper investigation.
Shion-san appears with her arms crossed. She looked calm, but I could see the anger in her eyes.
I checked the IP address. All I have to do is request information disclosure from the provider. Even if it turned out to be an internet cafe, we can tell who did it by checking the user history. If you confess right now, I'll at least give you a chance to make an excuse.
Mitekure-kun makes a bitter expression and slowly opens his mouth.
This guy is so pampered just by being one of the founding members. What about me, who is competent at work? I'm contributing to the company, much more than this guy.
What criteria did you use to make that decision?
In sales, I take on so many contracts. The other day, I made a big deal too.
Okay. So what do you think Hakkasan was doing while you were making the deal?
Well, isn't it like random admin work that anyone can do?
Mitekure-kun answers unsurely. Then, the others began to raise their voices.
Hakkasan analyzed the ads and suggested so many improvements, and once I implemented them, the results immediately improved. The other day, I had a problem with a major client, but Hakkasan helped me resolve it. Yeah. Hakkasan helps me so much with my work, so I'm able to do my job properly.
I couldn't help but feel embarrassed by their enthusiastic words. Yes, that kind of supporting role is what I play.
Work is possible because there are people who support us. Hakkasan is an indispensable person. The reason he doesn't have a job title is because he couldn't work long hours due to his family circumstances. He declined our offer himself. But without Hakkasan, I wouldn't have been able to start this business. And I wouldn't have been able to make it as successful as it is now. In addition, each employee is working hard and fulfilling their respective roles. Everyone contributes to the company. Do you look down on people you don't like just because your work is more easily evaluated? Send us such a stupid video. How can you call yourself competent?
Well, then, how can I make you look at me more?
Shion-san is taken aback. I couldn't stand it, so I awkwardly blurted out. I think Mitekure-kun simply wanted you to talk to him more, Shion-san. You guys went to the same high school, right? You're close in age too, and whenever I talk to you, he always gets jealous. Mitekure silently nods. Shion-san opened her eyes widely and asked him timidly.
Have we met somewhere?
Of course you don't remember me. You were the most beautiful girl on campus, the target of everyone's admiration. On the other hand, I was pretty much a social recluse. I worked out a lot to become a better man. And then, I thought I finally became the right fit for you, so I followed you and joined this company. And yet, why do you only care about this lame guy? I'm a much better man now.
So, Mitekure has developed this kind of a crooked personality because of his past.
So, you tried to trick Hakkasan for such a selfish reason. Good man. How long are you gonna act like a kid? I hate a rotten, childish guy like you. Forever and ever and ever I hate you.
No way.
I say this as a company president, as a colleague, and as a woman. Do not ever appear in front of me again.
Mitekure-kun hangs his head in shock. There was no sign of him moving. Mitekure then confessed that he had sent a fake video from a computer at an internet cafe. Apparently, the video itself was made by a random freelancer he hired. What a waste of money. He was fired and changed jobs, but his personality didn't change easily. He became jealous of someone in his new workplace and harassed him again. In the end, he got into a fight with them, and the police got involved. Will there ever be a day when he will change? I have no idea. Why have you been like this lately? Ever since that incident, Shion-san has started to come home with me. And she holds onto my wrist so that I wouldn't run away.
Because I started thinking that you might go away ever since that matter. I was taking your existence for granted.
I told you I'm not going anywhere.
I often go talk to you because it makes me feel relaxed. And it makes me want to do my best. I tend to be careful not to show my weaknesses to everyone, but I feel like it's okay to show them only to you.
Shion-san felt relieved just by talking to me. I was a little surprised by that.
I've always focused only on work, but from now on, I'll do my best in other stuff as well, like about love.
Yeah, I guess so. The company's stable now. So, does that mean I can make a move on you from now on?
Huh?
She looks at me with a blushed face. I feel like I can continue to work hard at this company. Different people have different roles. People who are active in public, and people who support them behind the scenes. By interweaving each of our roles, we are able to achieve something big. My role is simple, but if I'm needed by everyone I care about, I want to keep playing that role.
Hi everyone, it's Brittany. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I really loved seeing like a group of people kind of working together and just appreciating each other. You know, except for the bad guy. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!